Hello. This week on Emerging Ed Tech, I start a series of posts that are going to focus on the many kinds of free productivity resources available on the web for teachers. And my goal is really over a series of a couple of weeks, and hopefully with good user feedback, be able to produce an organized listing of resources that have been vetted and are found to be useful. Now, I know there's already a lot of listings like this on the internet, but I find a lot of them aren't really that well organized, and there'll be outdated links, and some of the links will just lead to other collections of links, and I want to try and avoid that and put up some good quality resources. But again, going to really be this job will be so much easier with some feedback from readers who just let me know about some of the better ones they've used, and if some of these they may have used and had any particular experiences with. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I found as I browsed around the internet and built out a set of categories and some examples for each one. Now, I should clarify before we look at this listing that when I refer to productivity tools, what I'm referring to is the many types of applications that can help teachers get the various jobs they need to do done as part of the teaching process. Now, of course, this is a bit different from what we normally cover here on the site. Here on Emerging Ed Tech, we're focused on engaging students and improving learning outcomes with the help of internet and instructional technologies. And in this case, we're taking a bit of a diversion to the world of productivity tools for teachers because I know they can be such a help, and I hope they are. The first section is activities and materials creators, so just a collection of different things to create many of the kinds of tools we might use in the classroom to hand out and have students work on or work with. So everything from flashcards to award certificates, word search puzzles, worksheets, and obviously again this section is also going to grow. All right, in our next section I provide some communications tools, the kinds of things you would use to create newsletters and other parent communications. We then have a section on, and I was hesitant to put this in here, but I really thought that if you don't have access to an LMS or any kind of course management system, as many K-12 schools don't, and you just want to do something along these lines, it can be a very productive tool. Create materials that you know you're going to use again in an organized fashion, help to manage grades, help to manage so much of the teaching process. That you should be able to do it. The thing is, some of these are very involved situations where you have to set up a server and things. I would prefer to have more tools that anybody can go and use very easily and just set them up and they're hosted somewhere else. So I'm going to lean towards those kinds of things, and I need to refine this list a bit, but it's a starting point. Next, we have clip art. Clip art can be handy, and here's a couple nice collections of good clip art specifically for educators. Then I have a section on interactives. With the growing use of smartboards and other whiteboards in education today, this is a great thing to be able to take advantage of. There's a lot of pre-created tools or template type tools and things out there to allow you to use your smartboard to its optimum use. So we provided a bunch of those links. Then we have lesson plans, certainly a lot of those out there, and again, I'm really eager to get feedback from users about those that you use and you find to be the best and most useful. I then include a section on open educational resources, becoming a big topic and really warranting a separate post of its own soon. Then quizzes and tests. Got to create those quizzes and tests, and there are a lot of tools out there to do that. They all seem to require users to sign up, though. In this case, you're not getting something for nothing. You'd have to kind of sign in and register with the site, but that's really the extent of it. And then the last section is rubrics. Again, something very useful. A lot of us are using, a lot of teachers use and require, and just a bunch of different sites that have a lot of rubric resources, and as always, would welcome your feedback on any that you prefer to use. And here, this section on seeking your input. Making a success of this page is really going to be so much easier with the help of informed reader input. So please comment, let us know about sites that you've used. If you think I'm really missing a category here, let me know. And together we'll put together a great page. And I'll see you next week to look at the first page itself when I put the page in place and take everybody's feedback and update these listings. So thank you very much, and take care.